Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today we are having a look at the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Retro Carded Beachhead. I've been waiting for this. I like the original Beachhead. He was cool, but, you know, sometimes the old school is the one that just screams to you. And this, I had Beachhead, and this brings back a lot of memories. Beachhead was always in the battle, because you could always trust Beachhead. He was sneaky. So, yeah. Very excited about this. Let's dive in here. We've got the old Hasbro style card back with the G.I. Joe logo up there at the top, Beachhead. There is that classic artwork with the explosion behind them that we all know and love. And there you can see in the bubble pack Beachhead and all his beachheadiness. Looks great. I almost hate to open these up, but he's got a place on the shelf waiting for him. And then up here at the top, warning, choking hazard, don't put toys in your mouth, ages 4+. Hasbro logo down there in the bottom left-hand corner. On the back here, we've got his file card and the rest of the line, which the Cobra Eel and the Cobra Snow Serpent I wasn't interested in, even though I did have the Snow Serpent as a kid, but just not interested in those. Very few army builders I actually even get. Yeah, just wasn't interested in those. I wanted Beachhead. And there is that wave. And then also at the bottom, jibbery jabbery legal jargon, ages 0 to 3. You know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. Houses of Klingon and Barcode. All right, let's get him out of this package. Let's get him onto the pedestal, and we'll have ourselves a look. And here we have him on the pedestal. Let's look at the accessories. First and foremost, we have his pew-pews. His firearms, his guns, however you want to call it. So we have this submachine gun here, all done up in a sort of a lime BDU green, and the magazine, which is removable, in gray plastic, except for the top part that goes in, which is green. And that goes right in there. That is all one solid piece except for the magazine. Really nice, very reminiscent of what he came with originally in the old 80s packaging. And then we have also in that same green a crossbow pistol right there, all in green, no paint apps on that. I like the fact that they do this. They don't do exaggerated paint apps on this stuff to make it look like it's like old school, and I like that. I have absolutely no problem with that. So yeah, crossbow pistol. I don't remember him coming with a crossbow pistol. I remember this gun. I do remember that. I don't remember this, but it's been a while. And then we have a semi-automatic pistol there with an extended magazine on it and a suppressor or silencer, if you will, that does come out. And I believe this is the same one that came with Stalker. I think that's that same pistol. But that's one thing about the G.I. Joe Classified series is, especially when they do these retro ones, a lot of these weaponry did come with them. They were just sculpted on and they couldn't be taken off. And that's, that was a thing. But yeah, this is all in black. Very, very nicely detailed. Looks really good. And then, of course, here we have the stand that comes with the retro carded ones, which I really like. It's got the G.I. Joe star on it. I wish it was painted, though, but it's okay that it's not, because we all remember the G.I. Joes, they came with stands for most of them. I don't know. I think here later on they'd stop packaging them with stands. But yeah, we have the two-pegged stand there, which I will use with him. And then we have his ammo pouch, which is basically, it's just a reuse of the Snake Eyes Commando retro carded. That's the same. I think it's exactly the same ammo pouch. In black with a soft rubbery strap on it. And then we have two grenades, which are also reuse of the Snake Eyes version of that. So have those there. And then we have two knives, one with the lime BDU green on it, and one with a black handle. Both have very shiny blades on them. The black's got a little bit of a blood groove there, you can see. This actually looks like that standard, that buck knife that you always see like at Walmart in the knife case. It has that look. I don't think, but with a different handle. It has that same look to it right there. And then we have his backpack that is all in black, and it does have a little notch there, and I'm thinking that's where is that where the handle? Yeah, that's where we can... Okay, so it's got a little notch in there that you can store the... that's right. His backpack had the crossbow pistol on it. That's... Okay. Memories flowing back, folks. But yeah, we've got the backpack that's got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, because there's the arrows, or the bolts, crossbow bolts, if you will. And then this little, I don't know what that is, snow cone machine. I'm not really sure what that is. It almost looks like an RPG, but it's not. It's got some piping going down here to the bottom, and then we got some more of those grenades there. But yeah, that's where that's where that's going, because that's just cool. That little notch holding that crossbow into place, super cool. And then you got the peg for the back. And then here is Beachhead. Oh man, he looks so good. He looks so good. It's such a great homage to the classic. He stands right at 6 1/4 inches tall. Beachhead. Let's dig in here. Look at that face sculpt, that smirk. Oh, we got a little fuzz or little plastic thing attached to him. I thought that was a hair, but that was like a stringy piece of plastic. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it. Got that one eyebrow going up. Beachhead. Awesome, awesome. Got the balaclava over the face there with the scalloped ridges going around. Down to, we've got that battle vest with the explosives here in the front. Pouch. We've got I'm not sure exactly what that is, like a red some kind of red thing all trussed up and parked on that on the top of his left shoulder. But that black vest going all the way around to the back. You got your peg hole there for the backpack. We got grenades, pouch. Over here we've got a knife sheath on the right side, and he must be a lefty. We've got the same pistol holster from looks like Snake Eyes and Ranger, or Stalker. Stalker was a Ranger. That same to put the gun in, and then the front part for the silencer or suppressor. Got a 75 there on his armband. I don't know what that stands for. I'm sure that's a military thing, and if you do know, just leave it in the comments. Down here we've got the belt harness going down to those two holster and sheath there. Got those brown pants with the pine green camouflage going all the way down to those combat boots. And then we have our second knife scabbard there down on the bottom. I think the green one I think is for up here because it's a bigger knife. Down to the boots where we have those black combat boots. Let's look at articulation. We've got a neck with a ball going into the upper torso with a dumbbell going up into the head, giving us full rotation. Oh no, it is not. It is a ball hinge. But we've got okay, so it's a ball hinge, and that is not lined up, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. So we've got a ball hinge going into the head, and then a ball going into the upper torso, giving us full rotation on the head, and a little bit of down. Actually, quite a bit of down, quite a bit up, and a little bit of tilt, not a lot, with a ball hinge like that. That was surprising that they did that. I have not seen that in a while. We've got a little bit of a butterfly joint there on the shoulder. Full rotation on the shoulder. Shoulder hinge going up to there in the T formation with a bicep swivel and a double elbow going right to, we can almost get that coming around. There we go. Coming right there where that catches. And then down to the wrist where we have full rotation on the wrist with an in and out on the left. And oh, it's an in and out, or is it up and down? Okay, it's an up and down. It's an up and down on the right. It should be. And then we've got a hinge mid-torso giving for ab crunch, but we're not getting a lot out of that because, well, you get some back, but not a whole lot of forward because that all his multiple pouches for all his gadgets and gizmos are catching on that. Down to the waist where we have a ball joint on the waist giving us some hula hoop and some waist swivel, which is nice. Legs out to there, drop down ball joint on the leg with a thigh swivel down to a double knee going back to right there. Nicely done there. Down to the bottom of the pants where we have a boot swivel and then detents on the feet and a forward rocker. Let's gear him up. I can't wait any longer for this. Let's get that backpack in there. Oh man, this is awesome. Let's get his ammo pouch over his shoulder and get that lined up. Wait a minute, we should put that on first. Let's put that on first. Yeah. And then we'll put the backpack on. I'm jumping ahead. I'm too excited. I loved Beachhead. Anybody that's got a mask like that, I always liked them. Let's get the knife in the sheath. So I'm fairly certain that one goes in there. And this one in the boot. And then here we will dismantle the gun and put that suppressor. Let's get his arm out of the way. We'll get that suppressor down in there. And then get that gun holstered. Very nicely done. Hasbro, very nicely done. Although we are getting getting backpack issues. That classic rubber peg backpack issue, but you just kind of got to jam it in there and get it lined up. All right, and then let's get his SMG in his hand there. Trigger finger is not wanting to go in. Let's bend that out a bit. There we go. Hey, there we go. Got it. Okay. Get that bent inward. And then line those grenades up on that harness, or on that strap right there. Very cool. Very cool. Beachhead's awesome. He was always one of my favorites. Okay, let's get him off the pedestal. We'll line him up with some other characters and see how he scales up. And here we have him with the Metacom mafex, Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Stormtrooper version 2, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Series Legacy Deadpool, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Deadshot. All in all, absolutely satisfied with this. My only complaint is with the vest. I feel like the vest should be sculpted on as part of so we can get a little bit more ab crunch out of there, but it's a 9 out of 10 for me. This is just fantastic. As I said, this was always one of my favorite figures, like right up there with like Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Any of those guys, like Firefly, any of those guys, it's just, mysterious. I've got a mask and you can't see my face, and I just always thought those were the coolest characters, and Beachhead's no exception to that. So 9 out of 10 for me. Absolutely satisfied. Love this figure. He's going to look great on my shelf, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.